It was 2 or 3 minutes after I finished my live stream on chapter 212, and I went onto the Japanese website where they release the chapters for Chainsaw Man, but in Japanese. Well, what a great way to explain it. And there's always a promotional page when you start a chapter, and would you look at that? The cover for volume 22 has been released, which is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, because we just got volume 21's cover last month or 2 months ago, or a little bit before the volume release, and that was literally 1 month ago. So maybe the Shonen Jump are pushing more Chainsaw Man volume releases. We're definitely getting to the end game. I think it has gotten more and more interesting since the end of the War versus Falling fight. And yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. I haven't had that much time to look at this volume, but I like it. It doesn't fit too much because Asa is hugging Yoru, and they're definitely not the happiest of siblings, I guess. Okay, actual thoughts on the volume cover. It looks incredible. Yoru is hugging Asa, or is jumped on Asa. Asa is smiling. They have their gun gauntlet, tongue gauntlet hands. We can see Asa's feet. The theme of, I guess, nature, forest, well, nature in general, is in here still, which has been the case for 2 volumes in a row. I wasn't the biggest fan of volume 21, primarily because of the cowering and the fact how simple Fami looked. I don't know, it looked uninteresting a little for volume 21, but this one, volume 22, it actually looks pretty good, despite the fact that Yoru and Asa look like zombies with this cover scheme. But yeah, kudos to Tatsuki Fujimoto. It ends on chapter 210. Anyways, this chapter was a bombshell, the weirdest bombshell there is. Yeah, Fumiko. I was wondering when we're gonna get more information about Fumiko and Yoshida. The thing about Fumiko is that every time she opens her mouth, it's just that I don't really believe it. I don't really have a good reason to believe her. When she got her review of her parents getting killed off by Aki-47, I'm still not sure if that's the truth or not, but it's like, I doubt it. And I doubt the information now that the Dead Devil has potentially killed public safety and Fumiko multiple times. The only thing that I can complain about is that Tatsuki Fujimoto, please show us the Dead Devil in action, which he would do, but please. As many other things in the Chainsaw Man universe, this Fumiko review was hidden in plain sight. Ever since her introduction in volume 16, the first thing she does is trying to have sex with Denji. By the way, imagine if the series ended on volume 16, which wouldn't happen, and one of my theories is that since Denji is a hybrid, he wouldn't be able to transform into Fumiko himself, but still. Now the real question is, when are we gonna get the Cole-Benny contract review? Yeah, I really don't know what to say. The STD Devil? Like, I have hard time explaining this. You've already read the chapter, so Fumiko got a contract with the STD Devil, which I would assume she got the contract while randomly hopping around town, and not from being part of public safety. Yeah, I just don't know what to say. Also, what is the point of Fumiko warning Denji to not move around from his bed? Like, they are more likely to hear Fumiko than see her. Also, I'm not completely sure about this review. It's like she has a contract with the STD Devil, but does she have any other power? We've seen her quote-unquote teleport out when Naoto needed Fumiko's help. We've seen that. Still, why does Fumiko need all these body parts? Or once again, is it the love of the game? And also, it would be weird. Imagine if a character died, or a character got off-screened or turned into Fumiko and we didn't even know that. That would be insane. And also, okay, where am I going with this? The Fumiko review was crazy, but not really thing that I want to remember for the rest of my life. The more important thing that I wanted to talk about, the main reason why I'm starting this video. So, what is the deal with Dead Devil and Yoru? Fumiko wants to be on War Devil's side, which we still don't know the complete reason why. We still don't know the full reason why. Maybe Fumiko just wants a revenge on the Dead Devil. But yeah, Fumiko said that Denji should side with the War Devil, with Yoru, and should eat the Dead-chan. And here's my speculation about Yoru's plan, I guess. You know this, but I'm gonna explain it anyways. Puchita ate World War II Devil, so World War II doesn't exist in the Chainsaw Man universe. So this conflict between United States, the Soviet Union, the world would be considered the next World of Wars, aka World War II, but not the original one, the better sequel. I know you needed that explanation, that's why I did it. On to World War II, on to Eternal World War. So my speculation is that if the Dead Devil was eaten, what's gonna happen to humans is that they're obviously not gonna die, but I think people will gain the ability to regenerate faster. Every single person on Earth would be like Agni. Let me explain. We injure ourselves. I injure myself on weekly occasions, daily occasions, while chopping something with a knife. I injure myself. And what happens? I put something on it. I put some alcohol on it to heal a little. And then I wait for the thing to heal completely, for my body to get back on its original form. What is gonna happen with humans if their chant dies? They're gonna suffer more. You get your leg exploded, you're gonna feel that pain. You're gonna feel it for a very long time. You get shot on the brain, you're having brain damage all the time. So I think that is why we should not have their chan dead or eaten or erased or poached up. So yeah, that's really about it. This chapter, I don't know, there are more things about Fumiko, but... Oh yeah, Fumiko mentions that Yoru loves Denji, which is cute, I guess. Oh yeah, the end of the chapter. Like, I've reread this chapter, but it's like I haven't been concentrated on this chapter. This was crazy. Imagine getting a newt in 1999. That is insane, man. I don't know what to say. This chapter was just, once again, sexual nonsense on 100%. So yeah, that's gonna do it with this half-assed short review. Hopefully you've been having a lovely day. Chainsaw Man is getting more and more interesting as chapters go on. Next chapter is going to be in 2 weeks, which I'm pretty sad about. But any other than that, I really do think we're getting into interesting part of the story. I hope Tatsuki Fujimoto delivers. I still have some worries about, the ending not being the greatest of things, but Tatsuki Fujimoto has proven himself. Yeah, pretty shocking things today. Apparently JoJo Steel Ball Run, whatever it's called, volume 13 has been released on this exact same date. Maybe Shonen Jump are trying to push out manga earlier than anticipated, and I think they usually get released October, the end of the year, and not September. Yeah, December 4, 2024 was the release date for volume 19, which, oh my god. Oh, now I was scrolling at the volume 19 page, and the first umake was Fami with her black Chainsaw Man dress, and then the next one was Fumiko with her red Chainsaw dress. And also, I guess Fami doesn't have her cut belly. I don't know, I forgot about this. I know this happened, but I forgot about it. So yeah, that's Fujimoto lies sometimes, but that's fine, because he delivers onto some good food, man.